finish. I started up a corporation from a conversation. I started up new way of thinking for a generation. I started up straight from the bottom, going straight to the top. Went from the block, got in the building, brought it back to the block. Organizing all of my hustlers, no more running from cops. We just cleaning this trap money, can you like it or not?
What up, Union Society, you and I on Society. At the front desk on our block, you know, I didn't know he was that big. He looked smaller sitting behind the table. I'm talking shit. Then he stood up. Nigga was like 6'6". You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you telling me go back to my cell, fuck you, pussy, all that. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I know is like 8 or 9 of them on my ass. Took me to the last cell on the block, warmed me up something nice. You know what I'm saying? But nothing happened after that. Like there was nobody lost their job,
That's
no
crazy.
nothing.
It's like Khalif Broder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about how many times that shit happened to people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was the second time, but we're not even going to go into it. You know what I'm saying? This was just on me getting locked up. I'm in a holding cell, and these 2 cops worked me over. But you know, it's a whole thing, man. Like all of this shit gets overlooked. I've never even talked about these issues.
Yeah,
But that
there's
was
a
your
lot of
first
racial
impression,
profiling.
too. Like that was your first impression. I don't think it. You know, if you encountered a cop, what would you do
So now,
at that?
first time in my life, I'm completely legit. You know what I'm saying? I've never been this legit in my life. Driver's license, insurance. Like I just got a driver's license 2 years ago for the first time in my entire life.
Yeah.
You feel me? So for me, it's just like I'm just doing everything the right way now. So before I would get pulled over, it was yes, officer, no, sir, officer, because none of my shit is right. You know what I'm saying? But now, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Everything's right. You know what I'm saying? So you need a reason to pull me over.
Yeah, so you think.
No.
Well, they don't.
Exactly.
I mean, they do, but they don't follow protocol.
Yeah, because it's like, you know.
But the thing is, too, like, you know, I've studied now. So I know what their job is. You know what I'm saying? And most cops don't know law. They just know protocol. All they know is to make arrests. They have to make arrests, meet a quota, because like you said, it's privatized. It's a business.
Well, here's the twist to that, though. It's like, now, when you bring somebody in, that the hype and the sentiment, I feel, is different inside the police station. Even though blue protects blue or whatever. But
Right.
I was smoking some weed in an apartment, and they basically, the apartment complex called the police on me. And
The complex or a tenant?
the complex, like the managers and the bottom office called the police. And it was so wild that the cop, like the chief of police, and it was in like a small town, so the chief of police heard my name come across the thing, and not like my rap name or nothing, but like he heard Carl. He's like, oh shit. He's like, yo, I know this motherfucker. He was like, yo, he sent me a text message. He was like, yo, they want me to send some of my guys in there to come get you. He's like, yo, open the balcony door or something like that. But, you know, I told them that we can't arrest you because you're inside a private domicile. So it's like you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Right.
But they just giving you a heads up to who your friends aren't downstairs. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, the tricky part is they don't need probable cause. They don't need any of that. They can just pull you over based off of anything, and it's basically their word against yours. Like when I used to get locked
piggyback
up,
off of what you just said, though, because I would get the cops called on me from my studio, and they would show up at my house, and the first thing I would ask them is, what is the city ordinance of the decibel level for this to be considered noise pollution?
and they can't say nobody's gonna know that.
Yeah, they don't.
They
They
didn't.
don't know.
I know it.
Because you trained to know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
That's a good thing to know.
Yes, because of the business that I'm in, and if in any business that you're in, you should know what you're able to do.
And
And
what
what
How did that situation end up?
oh, when they say I don't know, I have a good night.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye. Get off of my steps. What are you here for?
Well, I think in reality, people just need to know the rights. Period. Like I don't.
See, but when you're talking about
Regardless,
rights, you have to make a distinguishment between rights and
and the law.
liberties.
Yeah,
Rights,
absolutely,
laws,
but
and liberties.
I don't think it's fair to classify all people with certain things. I think we're sitting here and.
Well, I also think a lot of times they bank on the fact that you don't know the law. You don't
Right, they're
know.
banking on that.
Exactly.
So when
Like
they bank on that, they
seriously.
can take advantage of
But
that.
that's
if you
any
know
business.
it.
Any business bank on you not knowing. Like
Sure.
if you can walk into a auto mechanic and he can tell you that your left tire is on the right side and your right tire is on the left side and charge you $300 to put him on the right side. If you don't know, ignorance costs you
Exactly.
more than people
Fact.
understand.
Yep.
So being in the know, you know what I'm
I
saying?
started up a corporation from a conversation. I started up new way of thinking for a generation. I started up straight from the bottom, going straight to the top. Went from the block, got in the building, brought it back to the block. Organizing all of my hustlers, no more running from cops. We just cleaning this trap money, can you like it or not? I started up, started up, started up, started up, started up.